Hi, my name is Jenae-Marie Price. I'm 16 years old. I go to Providence Girls Catholic School and I'm a national triathlete for Trinidad and Tobago. My days usually look like morning, getting up early around 4:30 to 5 and training up until 6:30, 6:45. I then go to school for most of the day and then afterwards I have either my evening session or some lessons and then my evening session, which goes around another hour and a half. Well, my week consists about 6 to 7 days of training. Every day is at least one session, sometimes two, about 3 to 4 times a week. I would have a swim session on the morning and then on the evening I'll either have a run or gym, and then some mornings are riding and then running in the evening. I think one of my favorite races that I just competed in was the Barbados Developmental Cup. It was my first sprint triathlon and I was a little nervous on how I was going to do, given that it was my first sprint distance, and in the end I was really pleased with how well I handled the distance and did well. Triathlon is a sport with 3 disciplines, so firstly the swim, the ride and the run. I've recently just moved up into 16 to 19 age group, but previously I was in 13 to 15, and that distance is called a super sprint, which is a 375 swim, a 10K bike and then a 2.5K run. And now that I'm in 16 to 19, my distance has doubled, so I do a 750 swim, a 20K bike and a 5K run. Well, anytime I have a chance to be home, it's usually to go straight to bed, straight from training, or sit down and read with my mom or hang out with my mom. I live with my mom. She also partakes in triathlon. She does more longer distances, so she'll do Ironman races, which is racing anywhere to 7 hours. And then I have 2 younger brothers. Neither of them do triathlon, they play football. I'm mainly the only triathlete in my family apart from my mom. My mom was a part of a triathlon club when I was younger, so I've basically always been around the sport. And then coming into when I was around 7, 8, TCF had started having the school series for triathlon, which is when I first started partaking in triathlon races, and my first event was the school's aquathlon. Yes, I've always been doing some sort of sport. Before triathlon, I had done mainly swimming and gymnastics, and then even though I was around the sport, I hadn't been doing it to the extent that I am now, and eventually I started building into the sport more. I have a few people that I look up to when it comes to sports. In Trinidad, I mean, she's not in my age group, but Jenae-Marie, she's definitely been one of my, I've always looked up to all through triathlon. I train with her every now and again, and I think I'm very lucky to be able to train with someone that I look up to and really give me that motivation when it comes to training. In triathlon here in Trinidad, I don't have many athletes around my age that I'm more head-to-head with. I do have my teammates, but they're all older than me. So when it comes to racing, I more look for people away. Some of my old friends that I had raced with back in Barbados Developmental Cup, the Arubans, Rebecca Johnson. She's in my age group, amazing triathlete. I really look up to her, and she's trained like no other athlete I've seen. Definitely someone I look up to when it comes to training. Well, currently I'm hoping to do some more CARIFTA under Trinidad and Tobago and race them and represent the country. My next event is Commonwealth Youth Games. I'm really excited to race in such an intense environment, given I'm going to have a lot of competition. And when it comes to triathlon, I definitely want to race at a college level and train with more people away. Yes, definitely that year coming out of COVID, 2021 and 2022, we hadn't been training as much. We'd been doing most of our stuff online and some trainings here and there that we could get outside. So it was definitely difficult coming out of quarantine and getting back into that rhythm with training. Motivation, I didn't have a lot, so it took some difficulty to get back there. Definitely my mom was the one who helped me the most to overcome all that and kept me pushing. I don't think I would have still done the sport if it wasn't for her to keep pushing me. So I'm hoping to make the CARIFTA team this year and race for Trinidad and Tobago again. I think triathlon has helped me so much throughout, and I don't think I would be as disciplined and as healthy as I am with doing a sport. And I think it's really important at my age to have a sport and a discipline while going through school and everything. It really helps me keep focused and motivated. Thank you everyone for viewing my Express YSS interview. Good luck to all the other athletes that will be competing in the Commonwealth Youth Games, and I hope everyone comes out and supports all the athletes that will be taking part. Bye!